What's going on, guys? So major NFL news just broke about it a couple hours ago. Stefon Diggs, the Bills wide receiver, it seems is being traded to the Houston Texans. Now, my immediate reaction to this is the Houston Texans just got a lot scarier. CJ Stroud played like he was a top 5 quarterback. Might have had arguably the greatest rookie season ever. And now you give him a top receiver like Stefon Diggs. They're definitely going to lock up the AFC South with this trade. And they're going to be a formidable opponent again in the AFC. Now, I don't think it moves them over the Chiefs or the Bengals with a healthy Burrow, but they're going to have something to say come the end of the NFL season. This move came out of nowhere. Like, it makes sense though because Stefon Diggs and the Bills were having issues for the past last few months of the season. It was clear that Stefon Diggs didn't want to be in Buffalo. He wanted to get out of there. We don't exactly know what the reasons were. I mean, maybe it was Josh Allen. Maybe he didn't like the amount of touches he was getting, which seemed like he might have had a problem with that. But ultimately, he's gone now. And so if you're the Bills, if he truly didn't want to be there, then I would say this also is kind of a win for the Bills because you don't want people on your team who don't want to be there. It ruins the locker room vibe. It creates a weird ilk around the team. And so it's best to just weed out the bad guys. And so if he truly didn't want to be there, it's good for them. In terms of their performance on the field, I mean, this doesn't help them at all. I mean, the Bills have struggled the last several years with Stefon Diggs. They can't beat the Chiefs. Every year they put up a 13-3 record. They get the 1 or 2 seed. They're always a top team. They were the hottest team coming into the playoffs last year, and they still always lose. Usually they don't even get blown out. They just somehow lose a close game. And Stefon Diggs last year, he didn't help them at all. Because there were multiple times in their playoff game against the Chiefs where he failed. He missed a couple catches that he should have caught. I know Josh Allen should have hit him on that fourth quarter drive at the end of the game for a little slant pass. Instead, Josh Allen chucked it down towards the end zone. But still, they weren't doing as well without him anyways. And so to lose Stefon Diggs, I mean, who's their best receiver now? Kincaid? I mean, the Bills are going to have to make some moves. I still think they have a great roster. They have a good defense. They still have Josh Allen, who's a top 5 quarterback. So the Bills are still going to be fine, but they're missing that top receiver now that's going to at least help them try to overcome the Chiefs or somebody. So, but I guess the locker room vibe will be better for them. But ultimately, huge trade. Texans got a lot better. Bills got worse. And CJ Stroud now having a top receiver after that season he had last year. Woo! Man. So, we'll see what happens. Texans should be on the come up. Bills, we'll have to wait and see if they make another move. But until now, that's all I have to say.